Hi, my name's Mick Leonard, Technical Director for Boca Juniors Football Scores Bangalore, India, and welcome to another video in our series of Ask Boca, where we attempt to answer parents, players and Boca fans' questions that are sent in. And today we're looking at the role of the lone striker. Generally, in a 4-3-3 formation, although there are other formations that will adopt a lone striker. Personally, I believe it's a very specialised position, and at Boca, our playing philosophy is to play with two strikers. But as this is a question that's been asked, I will attempt to do my best to answer that question. Now, playing with a lone striker, you can look at it as in possession and out of possession. So if we take in possession when the Blues have got the ball, a lot of the lone striker's work will be lateral, so he's moving across the line. Now, playing with one striker, I would suggest, makes life difficult for the two central defenders in the opposition. Which one picks him up? Are they comfortable like that? Generally, I would suggest they're more comfortable playing against two where they can each pick one up. So his work would be a lot of lateral running to make himself available as a target man. So there would be a lot of lateral running there. There would be runs in behind. Can he get down the side of the centre halves? And like I say, I'd suggest that the lone striker is a specialised position that would suit certain types of players, and the main man for me that springs to mind, who was fantastic at Chelsea back in the day, was Didier Drogba. Strength, power, excellent finisher, had everything, and he nailed that role. So like I say, in possession there'll be a lot of lateral runs to get in line with the ball. There'll be runs in behind. Can he get the ball in behind? If the ball's played there, can he get down the side of the centre halves? Can he hold the ball up? If the ball's played forward from back to front, can he hold the ball up where his teammates are brought into play? So he's bringing his teammates into play where he might be bringing the ball down, shielding it, playing it back, spinning away to create another space. Does he come short? Does he come short to feet? Again, makes life very difficult for the central defenders. Do they follow him? If they don't follow him and he gets space to turn, he can drive on. And as you used to see with Drogba, he was excellent. Once he got faced up at the opposition's goal, he was very, very powerful and very difficult to stop. So in possession, as I said, we're looking at lateral runs, runs in behind, runs in deep to feet. Can we get it and turn and face the defenders up? Can we hold the ball up, bring teammates into play? So to my way of thinking, it's a very specialised role, and it needs a certain type of player that can deal with that position. And that is why through the age groups at Boca we will play with two strikers and not one. Because I tend to think that in the younger age groups it's very difficult for the younger player to master that position, and also from my experience, limited opportunities are created with one striker. As they progress, maybe 16 to 18, we'll look at other formations which may incorporate 4-3-3, 3-5-2, 5-3-2, whichever way you want to look at that, with wing backs, and there may well be the lone striker. So if we're looking at that to me would be the role in possession. So just to recap on that: runs to hold the ball up, lateral runs to get in line, to always be a target to hit for defenders or midfield players to find, runs in behind, runs deep. So there are several runs the lone striker can make. If we flip side that and we look at out of possession, Now the Reds are in possession. The goalkeeper may have thrown it out to the right back, and we're going to get more compact. It's a very hard position to play defensively, because to our thinking, if you're just going to run and close, they'll pass and pass and pass, and all you're doing is running across the pitch. So for me, to make the game predictable, or to make life difficult for the opposition, if the ball goes with the fullback, I would like my lone striker to stop the ball across the pitch. If he takes up that position there and drops, he can play, and then the whole team have to shuffle. If he takes the position there, that then makes it difficult, and by doing that and his body shape, the rest of the players can then lock on to their opponent simply by him pushing on into those areas and showing the right back on the ball basically one channel, one side of the pitch. And the same would apply if the goalkeeper, and you'll see it numerous times during this World Cup, central defenders get it. If he takes that position, then the lone striker, then realistically the only ball is there, or he's going to have to play long. But by doing that and showing him one side, the rest of his teammates can engage, and by his body shape and the way he's showing the opponents, it makes their life easier to pick up and pressure and put pressure on the opponents. So if we look at that in possession and out of possession, that would be the role of the lone striker.